just one more step. We're gonna turn all the silver color into black. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here and you're looking to get started, we've got a couple of kits available. Please check those out at stainedglassdiy.com/shop. Also, we've got some merch if you'd like to support, and you can also become a coffee supporter. I'll leave all the links and everything you need down below in the description. So it's been a long time coming. We've been working on this project of the Seed of Life forever. We started out with cutting the glass, making sure everything was the right shape that we needed, and then we got into the grinding to smooth those shapes out so they all fit nicely together. And then we got these pieces and we wrapped them in the copper foil tape, which then got us into the soldering, putting those pieces together so everything is now connected. And now at that point you can leave it alone and just keep everything in the silver color and polish it up and everything could be complete. But what I did further was to put the lead came around the project. So now I have this border that wraps around the piece. Now this is something that I just learned, so I wanted to add it into the project, but you can actually just leave it alone and it would look just as great. This would be just an extra step. But now what I like to do is to do that black patina so we can turn all the silver color into black. So first what I like to do is to add some jump rings on here so we can hang it. If you don't have the border, you can add jump rings directly onto your piece and do it the exact same way. So we'll do that, and after soldering we'll get directly into the patina. So we're gonna go with something like this right here with the 2 points. Just solder the heck out of it. Make sure there's plenty of solder all around the ring so that it holds. And I'm gonna be using a pair of needle nose pliers, which is super rusted up right now. That rust came from the flux, so try not to get flux on your metal pliers and tools. It's gonna rust the heck out of it. This one is barely working. Let's go ahead and clamp that down. We're gonna be soldering something like that. Just a little bit. This is a little awkward. Let's take a look. It's on there. It's not that straight, and I think I'd like it to be a little bit up. Try to blob more of that solder onto it. What I need to do is add solder on the inside. This is going to definitely be tricky. So I'm just going to add flux right in between there. And I want to drop solder just right on the inside. Right there. Okay. So I think that made a bond. You can kind of see the solder is lumping up around that ring, and I want to kind of add a little bit more all the way around on the sides now. Let's see if we can do that. There's a little bit of flux on there. Alright, I added it on there. I want to add it to this side. Just a little bit. Try to smooth this out right here. Alright, well that might be as much as I'd like to mess with it. And the more I add into it, it's going to turn into this messy blob. Let's do the other side. Right, so we're going to flux on both. Solder right there. So if we just hold it as still as we can like that, I'm just going to go in. Could go down a little bit. Probably should go down a little bit. Okay, just like that. You can remove it. And we'll just add solder to the top, the bottom, and the sides. I really wanted to just match it. And then now there's a lot more solder on the sides here too, so that gives it a little bit of a nicer bond. So let's repeat that over here. A little bit of that solder right there. I think what I want to do though is add a little bit more. You saw how it kind of went down. I'm gonna have to flip it back up. Oh shit. See that now? Everything came apart. You just gotta hold it on there, let it cool. Okay. Wasn't as good as I expected. Alright, let's let that cool. We don't want to melt it again. Let's come back to that. I don't want to mess with it. It's a little hot right now. This lead, you don't want to melt it. If we do, that's the end of the project. There's no need to take a chance with that. I want to solder some of these points to connect the glass of these pieces into the cane that's around the border. So some of these points where they lead up to it, that's where we're going to join them. Do something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, it's connected. It is hot though. So we'll start off on this side. And everything is connected and filled in. Right, that is solid. So now we got to clean this and get rid of all that flux. We're gonna go with quick clean right there. I like quick clean if we're using black patina. You can also use CJ's flux remover. That's CJ's. So we'll just do a little spray. Get some good scrubbing on here. Actually got a stiffer brush this time around. Some steel scrubber. Alright, then we're just gonna wipe it real quick. Maybe I should use some paper towel. You don't want to be touching it with your fingers because of all the oils on your fingers. and let's start the patina. Got the black patina. Alright, this part is pretty toxic. We're gonna put on a mask, open your windows and doors, and you wanna make sure you don't breathe this stuff. So we'll just apply this and everything should go black. We're going to wipe it off. Try not to keep it on the glass. So I think this looks really good. The black is turning out real nice. I think it's going to go a little bit darker once we clean it. So all we got to do is wax everything and we're done. The biggest thing I've learned about black patina is that once you're done applying it, don't use water to clean it off. That water could have contaminants and it could ruin the patina. So I'm a big fan of quick clean, to rinse everything before and after applying the patina and just wipe it off with some paper towel. That to me gives the best results for the black patina. But let me know and share some of your successful patina steps in the comments for others to try. You can add a chain to this and we're pretty much done. You can use pretty much anything to hang your project. I didn't have a black chain. I think that would have matched a lot better. I just went with some twine that I had around. This project was quite the journey, but I'm really happy with the final results. It's definitely one of my favorite and best projects so far. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this project in the comments below. If you like this one, help me out and give it a like. If you want to check out more videos, browse around the channel to see some more stained glass videos. Until next time, thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next one.